to historic Nippert Stadium in Cincinnati. Today, a showdown between a pair of undefeated giants in a game that should have long They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He might want another play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Under fire. Picked off, and the opening drive is... From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Guys, let's take just a second and talk a little Ohio. It's not the end of the world. This is not one of those be-all, end-all games that we used to have in a different era. But certainly for the winner, clear shot at a conference title and perhaps a spot in the college football playoff and a bye.
I love it. It's a great show-me week. A lot of adrenaline, a lot of emotion. Like both these squads, really, really good football teams in really good positions in their conference. But, Jesse, after today, there can only be one at one.
Yeah, the picture's going to change, no doubt about it. These two teams both, though, believe they're the best in conference play. Nobody's beat them yet, and they believe they're the man in the conference. So we're going to learn a lot. By the time this game is over, who is the best in conference play?
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. Got enough for the first. Hauled down at the 38-yard line and a big pickup of 15 yards there. And the Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Bowman. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. And tackled there by the defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Extending the play. He's going to take off. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And, man, I absolutely love that from this quarterback. He is not a blazer. He's not going to outrun any defensive backs on the field. But I love when you take the space that a defense gives you. They want to play a certain coverage. They want to leave up all that space open. Nice job taking off, running early in the football game, setting the tone, showing the defense that you're willing to run.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle, and you saw it on that play.
Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
And that's the guy you got to try to avoid when throwing the football. He leads the nation in interception. The dude is an absolute ball hawk. You are asking for something bad to happen when you throw his way, and they're lucky he didn't pick that one off.
Converts on 4th down. Still going. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. The Bobcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Hand off from the shotgun. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bobcats.
And I like the running backs.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Another incompletion on third down. And the Bobcats will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the ball will bounce at the... The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. They'll run it from the gun. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Tight end now in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Hodges. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Looking to throw for it. Snagged out of the air. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the single back. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Flips it out on the screen. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
Defenses throughout the week study every third down situation. You got to be ready for what they do, how they do it, and then be able to adjust. Great job by the offense so far having success.
And the Bobcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll give it to the back. There's some room. And he's in, pounding his way in for the score. Touchdown, Bobcats. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They go to the ground. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Another incompletion on third down.
Well, here's an interesting situation after that incompletion for the offense all of a sudden, because you've had success. You've scored 2 touchdowns on your first 2 drives. You've got to be playing with a lot of confidence. Does that carry over and make you feel like going for it here?
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown! Just over 20 seconds to play in the half. You just don't want to make a big mistake here. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Bobcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
That is not good news for this offense, guys. I mean, the defense only brought 3 on that play, and they were still able to get after the quarterback. This O-line has got to play better.
From the gun on 3rd down. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And the Bobcats decide to punt it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Can they catch it? Found a lot of running room before he... Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Oh, better look out! It's a seam wide open! The 20, 10, and he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ohio! 3rd touchdown of the game, a 3rd of his season. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. There he goes. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Into the 3rd quarter of this edition of Midweek Maction, it's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Setting up the screen. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guy.
Maybe a crease. Got enough space. Touchdown, Ohio! And they take it in for 6 more points. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. They go to the draw. Gets them away from trouble. That's a pickup of 6. Mark it at the 10.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Midway point of the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Give to the running back. And he make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
Well, in the last two plays, they've given this guy the ball, and he's done a really nice job, shown really nice vision. He's gotten what's available to him. He hasn't broken off the 60-yarder quite yet, but he is doing a nice job of putting this offense now in a very manageable third down situation.
The Bobcats are marching down the field. From the gun, give on the inside. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Handoff from the gun. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That's the big sophomore tight end who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on him. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And another nice gain by the offense. All right, defense, we got to change something up here. They're putting a big drive together, play after play, having a lot of success. How do we break the rhythm? How do we give them something that can create a tackle for a loss or a sack or something to get momentum back on my side?
And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. He leaves it with his back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Safe completion on the screen. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit them with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Goes high to pull it in. He'll be stopped, but not before. He carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
Run in the red zone, it's Taylor. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
Fires into the end zone, incomplete.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before.
The Ohio U offense returns to the field. 3-point lead, put together a great drive here, Jesse. You can turn it into a 2-possession game.
Let's do that. Let's get a touchdown on the board. Let's find out where our playmakers have the best matchups. Let's exploit those, David.
And it would put our defense in such a great position. 4th quarter, 2-possession lead. It makes it easy to play defense.
On 2nd down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. He'll run it again. Touchdown, Bobcats. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And, you know, late in the game.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly